All right, back at Universal Studios Hollywood, less than 2 weeks to opening night of Hollywood's Horror Nights 2023. Excited for it. There's been a bunch of props, figures added, things like that, so we're going to take you around and show you all that we can find. All right, here's a nice spot to start in as we enter the park. The good guys, Chucky on display here, right by the Universal Studios store, across the way here from Hollywood and Dine. Got a little Waterworld action there, but where we're gonna have some themed dining coming into Horror Nights this year, so a good start to this visit. All right, last visit, we got the first look at the walls going up here to hint at this scare zone of toy-rific monsters, and now we've got some awesome visuals to go along with it. Looks like this is gonna be a fun one to start at the entry point here. You see the skeletons intertwined with all the plush. And another one, Yeti. And here we've got another staging area. You can see the feet underneath there. Are a bit too scary and gory to have out quite yet. All right, at the plaza, a little bit more work since our last visit here. Some more staging, obviously some of the barrel top tables, as well as some just good old-fashioned benches and tables there as well. All right, and this area is all new since our last find out, at least uncovered. Great use of those 12-foot skeletons. It looks like a lot of fun as a backdrop there. And not anything new to my eye, but maybe more keen-eyed fans out there see some difference since our last video, but looks about the same. Best thing about it is the last time we were here was on the eve of the big storms coming in, and so it looks to me just as good as it did before those waves of storms. All right, and then in our scare zone here, since our last visit at least, the big 12-foot skeletons have come in. I love the way they aged these. We've seen these for so many years now at home haunts and seen different kind of iterations of how they've stylized them. It's neat to see them here in the park at Horror Nights as well, with some really interesting type of aging, weathering the joints there. It's really nice work, costuming on them and everything. So great, absolutely fantastic. Love them. They add a whole nother dimension. Love the height that they give the zone to have these skeletons lording over us here. Good stuff. All right, here we come, a big Horror Nights fan. Appeared in one of our last videos, and he's back again. Checking out the zone. All right, so we're going inside the Dreamworks Theater because there has been some stuff going on there. So we're gonna make a quick stop in, try to show you a little bit of what's being developed there, what's visible so far, and then we'll head back out on the road. All right, and so as we make our way into the theater here, we got some boxes to be unveiled. These have shown up recently. More pieces here, all covered up, not scaring any of the daytime guests here. Some fun stuff underneath for sure. And there we go. So nothing formally announced yet on this spot, but we'll be keeping an eye out for an announcement here.
Hi, this is
a lot of cases in here of different sizes. Pretty cool to see what's inside those cases. All right, studio tour today, and this is our tram driver Angel. Gonna see what we see for Terror Tram and some Holidays in Hell build. See if we see anything else. All right, so we're coming up on Holidays in Hell. Showed you the facade last time. Don't know that we're going to see too much more this time, but I think as Horror Nights fans, we all like seeing all this stuff every time we go on the tram, regardless if we've seen it before. Anything that gives us that Horror Nights fix.
As far as our film history, beginning with our broadcast of the 1939 New York World's Fair, and we've been making shows ever since. Some classics that have made these sound stages their homes include the Jeffersons, whereas other production companies
here it comes. Looks like we're getting dropped off for Terror Tram.
Using the set amount of trucks that they brought with them, versus us, we have everything we need at the bottom of the hill. Entire props, wardrobe, all of that. On your right is our final round of picture cars. These are my favorite because they do a great job at indicating genre. For example, the small green car, that's Mr. Bean. Now it's a little crowded because of Horror Nights, but if you look on the hill, you can see Norman Bates' mother in the top left window. If you want to get a closer look at these houses, definitely come to Halloween Horror Nights, where you can experience these mazes up close and personal. When Alfred Hitchcock first submitted the film Psycho to the studio, he received back a 14-page letter listing all the revisions that needed to be made, where someone died in the tub, and now we watched the film Psycho where someone died in the shower, and now she's terrified of both. What do I do? And he wrote back to the man, go get her dry cleaned. Now from the world of Hitchcock, let's head into the world of Steven Spielberg with War of the Worlds.
Still close.
Y'all always check that shipping and handling. Okay, that's where they get you. If you look to your right, you'll see a massive blue screen. That's been used in productions that are too large to fit inside of our sound stages. It was built in 1986 for the 4th Jaws film. Now we had to make a basin inside of it that holds 500,000 gallons of water. Same place where Morgan Freeman and Jim...
As we exit the tram, a nice little bonus here. New photo op here with Violent Night being featured. All right, and down the Starway. There's a classic little photo op spot here coming for Horror Nights. Nice that it's available now as well if you want to pretend you're at Horror Nights. All right, continuing down the Starway here. You can see a little bit of the setup for our Stranger Things bar area there. We'll get a better look at the entry statement as we get over there, but you can see that backdrop there. And let's head down and see what else we see. All right, and then down here, just to the left here, of Jurassic Outfitters, we have the Stellar Bar entry statement here. And you can see again, sort of taking photos of, or I'm sorry, video from the Starway there. So, fun little slice of 80s vibe there. And continuing here on the lower lot, we've got Surfer Boy Pizza coming together here. Always fun to see what kind of theming they do. And another food option down here, and this is no exception. We loved this last season of Stranger Things, though we'll admit it's been a while since we've watched it. But anxious to check out Surfer Boy Pizza once it's serving up slices. All right, we've got the red lights up here. Good to see those. All right, that's going to wrap up tonight. We will be getting out here at least one more time before Horror Nights opens. We'll have some fun stuff to share from that. We know that one for sure, and so we'll have that. We'll also be here opening night, of course. Photos, video, social media, lots of stuff to share from Horror Nights 2023 opening night. So follow along with us. That's it. We'll wrap up this one. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.